Hello, everyone.
Hello,
How are you guys?
I'm fine, thanks. Is
Hi,
everything
teacher.
okay?
Yes, very good. Thanks for asking. Hi,
Oh,
Gloria.
Hi, teacher. Are you good?
Yes, I am perfect. How about you?
Fine.
It's good
Thanks.
to know. Very good to know. Oscar, how are you, my friend?
I'm fine too. And you, Roberto, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I've seen better days, but I'm all right.
Oh,
wow, it's true.
yeah.
Yes, I think everyone has seen better days, okay? But
In the future,
yeah, life goes on. Life goes on, okay? Camila, are you all right?
Hi, Robert. Yes, I'm all right. Thank
Good
you.
to know. Did you have a nice weekend?
Yes, in my house, but very happy Mother's Day with my
Excellent.
children.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you.
Dircy, are you okay?
Yes, I am. Thanks. And you?
I'm very well. How was your Mother's Day?
It's nice. It was nice
Very
with my
good.
children.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Vanessa, are you speaking normally today or not yet? I don't know. No. No problem. I can try
He
hard to
lives
listen to
far
you.
away.
Yes, yeah, Guarapari is a long way from here, so that's why, okay? I think Canada is closer than Guarapari, okay? I can listen to
Yes.
Oscar. Right, Oscar?
Yes.
Okay, so welcome everyone. Let's just finish last class as fast as we can so we can go to another class, okay? I have prepared
Okay.
a new material for you, and I'd like to do it today. So let's go, let's finish the exercises so we can always start a new lesson. But it depends on you guys, okay? So let me
okay.
share my screen with you. I always open here, but I forget to share it. So that's no good. Just to refresh my memory, did we stop here at number 12 or no?
Yes,
Yes.
12.
Yes, 12.
Yes.
Okay, Oscar, why don't you start with the number 1? Give me a beautiful answer.
Okay. My father minds to live in this town.
Is Oscar right or wrong?
Wrong.
I put living.
Living. My father-
Oscar,
Yeah.
I think the other students didn't like your answer very much, okay?
Yeah.
What is the problem? Mind requires the use of the gerund or the infinitive?
Parent.
Jared.
Now I know. Yeah, Jared.
Correct answer.
Yeah.
The correct answer is living.
Living.
Okay, my father minds living in this town. That means he doesn't like it very much.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay. What about number 2, Gloria?
I avoided
I avoided in the past.
to see Mary at the mall yesterday.
Is that correct, guys?
I put to see.
I put sim.
I put sing too.
Now, Oscar, you're doing better.
Yeah.
Avoid is also followed by
ing.
ing. Okay,
The
that's
same.
why I told you this is something you have to study. Okay, what about number 3, Carol? That's for you.
Yes. Is stopped raining.
Me too.
Yes,
Me too.
very good. Raining. Okay, there is no other chance. If you use the infinitive after stop, the meaning is completely different. Okay,
Yeah.
so remember this. After stop, if you want to use another verb to show that the action finished, this verb has to be in the ing. Okay? All right?
All right.
Right.
So if I say, for example, I stopped
Vou precisar
Drinking.
colocar aquela prateleira pra pôr os sapatos.
okay,
Quarto,
I
que a agenda já
stopped drinking. So
Tem que ser
even if
hoje,
you
né? Por causa da placa.
Que a mãe não roda.
even
Mas
if
eu tô no
you
banho agora,
offer me a very good
pego o
whiskey,
carro.
even if you offer me a very good whiskey, I'm going to reject it. I'm going to turn it down because I stopped drinking.
Wow.
It's different of I stopped to drink something. Okay? In this case means I was given a class and then I stopped the class to drink some water. All right? So the idea is completely different. Remember this, okay? So after stop, we use the verb in the ing. Let me, okay. Camila, what about number 4?
I put when I decided to go, she started taking a shower.
Me too.
When I
I put
decided to
taking.
go,
Yes,
I put taking a shower.
yes, taking. She started
Taking.
taking a shower.
what about both? Is it possible?
I don't know.
Yes, it is possible.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Mm,
Go. I decide to go.
Okay? You can decide. She started taking or she started to take. Okay? Without any difference in meaning. Observe that this is always possible, except when you say, for example, it is starting. Here we say to rain. Because if I say it is starting raining, the sound is not good. Understand? It's starting raining. So just because of the sound, but it would be grammatically correct, but we don't use that. It's starting to rain. All right?
Yes.
Would you prefer, who is now? Vanessa! What about number 5? Vanessa. Is she writing here? No. Vanessa,
Here.
she wrote the answer? No, I didn't get any message here. Vanessa, can you listen to me? What about number 5? I think she's writing.
5 or 4?
5. Would you prefer? Vanessa, can you answer number 5? Vanessa. No, I can't hear her. Somebody else. Who is there? Carol, Erica. What is number 4? 5.
would you prefer being in New York now?
I put been também.
I put been.
I put to be.
Yes, that's correct.
To be?
To be?
Yes. Would you prefer? Okay. It's used to be. Would you prefer to be, not being? We use, if it was like, I prefer being in New York to being in Brazil, that would be okay. But in this case, would you prefer to be in New York now? Okay.
Okay.
What about number 6? I enjoy to shop when I travel.
Shopping.
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 Yeah, here I think there was no problem. Enjoy is always ing. What about number 12? Sorry, he can't talk to you now. He promised
To work.
To work.
excellent. Now, number 8. What about number 8? Huh?
Heaven.
Anybody else has a different opinion, or I can just go with Erica?
To
Having.
have.
I'm
I put
sorry?
having too.
I put to have.
Oh, so there is a doubt here. Is there anyone that is sure about his answer?
I'm
Or
not
no?
sure. No.
Regret also uses the verb in the gerund. I regret
Having.
having. That's when you are not very happy with that decision, okay? Now, what about number 9? The last time I was there, I forgot.
To buy. No, to tell.
I
Telling.
Yeah.
Hair.
put
Telling.
telling.
I put telling.
I put telling.
Yeah.
Telling.
Telling.
Okay, do you remember that there is a difference when you use the ing or when you use the gerund? There is a slight difference in meaning or no?
Yes.
Remember, forget.
That there is a difference, no? We have a
A slight
difference.
difference, yes. So usually I forgot locking the windows. That means after doing it, I forgot to lock the windows before leaving the house, before doing it. Remember these or no? Both are
Yeah.
grammatically okay, but when I say the last time I was there, I forgot to tell her about this, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about the time I was there. So I myself, I would go with the infinitive in this case, okay? I forgot to tell her about the news, or I forgot to
Okay.
tell her about your new number. And the last one, number 10, afford. Is it afford to buy or afford buying?
To buy. To buy.
Very good. Here, no problem. Now, I think it's the last exercise. Let's see these so we can start the next lesson. Change the following sentence from the active voice to the passive voice without any changing in meaning or tense, okay? Like, they can do their homework on the weekend. It becomes very easy to do this if you separate, like, they is the subject. Can do is the verb, okay? After the verb, you ask the question, what? And the answer is
Their homework.
Their
their
homework.
homework, right?
Right.
So what happens in this case? They can do their homework. Their homework is the object. So the object of the active voice becomes the subject of the passive voice. So I would start with their homework. And
Homework
now,
Can be done.
can be
Can be
done
done.
on the weekend.
Can be
X
done.
can be done
On the
on
weekend,
the weekend.
on the weekend. Excellent, guys.
by then, no, teacher.
No. That is exactly the point. I use the active voice because the subject is not important. But
Okay,
if I want to mention, I say by them. Okay?
okay.
And I would use it not at the end. I would use after the verb. Their homework can be done by them on the weekend. But when the subject is not clear, understand? It just omit it. Just omit. Don't use. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Now I'm not going to help you anymore. Think like I told you. Separate subject, verb, object. And then number 2 has 2 different possibilities. Okay?
Yes.
My wife was received flowers last week.
Last week.
My wife
My
was.
My wife
was
Sent
was
flowers
received.
last weekend.
I sent flowers.
yes.
Last week.
No, received.
This is perfect. No. She was sent.
No,
We don't
no.
have this in
My
Portuguese.
wife no sent.
No,
We
receive.
received.
No,
But English
She
is
received.
My father received, no?
My wife received.
My wife
no.
received.
I love when there is
Was
a
received.
consensus. I love it. Guys, remember, we are learning English. You're thinking in Portuguese,
Yeah, it's true.
right? So this is the best possible answer, starting with the person. My mother was sent flowers. I'm not saying that she sent. She was sent. That means somebody sent to her.
Yeah.
This is English, not Portuguese. It's not necessary to change the verb. But there is another possibility here, which would probably make you happy. But that's not the favorite one of the native speakers of English. They prefer this. But if you want, you can say, flowers
Ours
were
were
sent.
sent
But you see,
to
My
why?
wife last week.
To my wife last week.
yeah.
Yes,
The
I
native
did.
speakers. You
Yeah.
did this, Oscar?
Yes, it's like my answer.
Okay, but why native speakers don't like it? Because you see, it was necessary to introduce it to my wife last week. But
Yes.
when you translate this, it sounds like Portuguese. That's why the Brazilians prefer this form.
Yeah.
Understand? But the native speakers prefer always to start with the person that received it. Okay? I told you that a classical construction is I was told. Okay? This is the same of somebody told me. So I was told. But Brazilians don't like this. To be honest with you, I myself use this construction all the time when I want to stop a person on the street and ask for an information. Example, excuse me, sir, I was told there is a very good Chinese restaurant in the area here. They understand that what I'm trying to say is somebody told me that there is a very good restaurant, but they don't care about who told you. Imagine that you stop a person on the street and say, oh, excuse me, sir, my English teacher in Brazil told me that there is, who cares about that? Understand? Not to say something worse. So in English, it's better to say, I was told, and that's it. But we cannot translate this word by word. Because if you translate, eu fui dito, it's terrible. That's why sometimes you don't use the perfect English, because you're thinking Portuguese. Now, if I had to translate such a construction, I was told I would translate me falaram. That's it. Okay? And not eu sou dito. Eu sou o Roberto, not dito. Okay? All right. The next one. They found the key under the sofa. That's easy. Only one
The
possibility.
key
The key was found under the
found
sofa.
under the sofa.
Me too.
Excellent.
Found under the sofa.
Excellent. No doubts here.
No doubt.
People speak Italian only in Italy.
Italian
Italian is
was
speaked only
speaking
in Italy.
Italy. Yeah.
Italian
Is
is
spoken.
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 It's an irregular verb.
Spoken.
Only in Italy.
Roberto,
Yes, Oscar.
grammar
I'm
it's okay,
all
but
ears.
the grammar it's okay, but very strange the answer. Only Italy. Italian is spoken only in Italy. It's very strange.
Italian is
Yeah.
spoken only in
Only
Italy.
It's very strange. You know?
No, it's
No.
good. What is strange in English is to say that people speak. That is strange because only people have the ability of speaking. Understand?
Yeah.
I lived in Italy. The dogs didn't speak in Italian. Only the
Okay.
people there.
Okay,
Understand?
but it's
So-
possible the other people speak English in the other country.
Yes, but this Italian, the language
Switzerland.
Italian,
Yeah.
very few people speak on the border.
Yeah.
Because I used to live about 60 kilometers from
Mushroom.
Switzerland. And near the border, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
But if you go inside, like Zurich,
Okay.
or
I know.
Geneva.
The important is the grammar in this situation. Okay.
Yes, Italian is spoken, okay? Like Thai is spoken in Thailand. Portuguese is spoken in Brazil, but not only in Brazil, because it's also spoken in Angola, Mozambique, Portugal, okay?
Okay.
Someone is building a new mansion near my house.
A new mansion is being built near my house.
Almost
Is
perfect.
built.
A new mansion
Mansion
is
is
being
built.
Is built.
Yeah.
Only is built.
Yeah, is being built
Built, okay. Near my
near
house.
my house. That's
Okay.
perfect. Okay? They inaugurated Brazilian in 1960. You see, it's not important day. So,
Brazilian
Brazilian was inaugurated
in 1960.
in 1960.
Yes.
aha, now I want to see number 7. Who is going to give me a perfect answer for number 7? Nobody told me about the accident. Aha! Think carefully. Nobody told me about the accident. There is
The
a
accident
little...
had not told me about.
No. Oh,
It's very hard. It's very hard.
I was told.
no,
The accident.
no.
The accident. The accident wasn't told me.
No, the accident cannot tell you.
I'm not told.
I wasn't knew about the accident.
I was.
Is that, who is that? Dirce? There are so many.
Gloria.
Gloria. Now,
Yes.
think, guys, think. Nobody told me about the accident. The sentence is affirmative or negative.
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 I
Negative.
wasn't
Negative.
told. I wasn't told about the
I
accident.
wasn't knew about the accident.
Not new. I wasn't told. You're thinking in Portuguese again.
Wasn't told.
That means nobody told me. Nobody's nobody. It's not important. So I wasn't told about the accident. This is beautiful English. Okay?
It's a very, very hard exercises.
Yeah, it's especially the ones that don't make sense in Portuguese, Oscar. So it
Yeah.
makes them more difficult because if you translate literally, somebody here was already changing the verb to make it more similar to Portuguese, understand?
Okay.
But no, this is perfect English. For example, something happens and somebody calls your attention, you can say, I'm sorry, I wasn't told about that.
Yeah.
That's it. Beautiful English. They had to go shut down. No, they had to shut down. I'm sorry. They had to shut down their restaurant after the lockdown.
Okay.
Their restaurant was
Their restaurant.
Has been.
There has been
No, no.
was gone shut.
I told
Was
you cannot change the tense. So I have to use had to be shut down after.
Shut down after the lockdown.
Okay, lockdown.
Roberto.
Had to be. Yes, Oscar.
Can you repeat, please, the right answer?
Their restaurant had to be shut down.
Has to be.
Had in the past. And
Okay.
Oscar, it's interesting because this one is one of the few cases that you can translate it literally, word by word, that makes perfect sentence. O
Okay.
restaurante deles teve que ser fechado. You see, oh, this is beautiful. There are few exceptions that you can translate. This is one of them. Okay?
Okay.
Number 9, oh, again, the same case. My best
Teacher.
friend, yes.
Sorry, I have a doubt in this sentence. Why I don't use here the past participle?
Because, Carol, this is not past participle. This is have to with the same idea. I'm sorry. I'm trying to type here, but
Sorry. Yes, it's true.
with the same idea of must.
Must. Okay.
Okay? It's a
Okay.
modal. So after all modals, in the passive voice, I use to be plus, okay?
Okay.
A verb in the past participle.
Participle.
Like, they will send her. She will be sent. They can hire her. She can be hired. Okay?
Okay.
So they had to shut. The restaurant had to be shut down. Shut. It's the same. That's why it doesn't change.
Okay, understood now. Okay.
Very good.
Thank you.
My best friend, my pleasure. My best friend told me it was a nice place.
I was told it was a nice place.
Excellent,
Yeah.
Eric.
Yes.
I was told. I repeated these several times because I really want you to remember this construction. I was told. Brazilians avoid using this, but it's a very, very classical construction in English. Okay? Other people don't care who told you what. Understand? Just say, oh, I was told that you want to sell your house. I was told that you're looking for a babysitter. I was told, okay? I was told. It's not important who told you. The important thing is, I was told. Okay? So I, not it. I was told it
It was
a nice
place.
place. Right?
Right.
They are opening, present continuous, the new hospital next week.
The new hospital
The new
are
hospital
open next week.
Is opened
No,
next week.
no,
is being
Is
opened.
being opened.
That's it. I told you
Will
you
be
cannot,
opened.
is being open. You cannot change the tenses. In the present continuous, you have to preserve the present continuous. Again, Oscar, this one you can translate literally. Ó, is being open. Está sendo aberto.
Okay.
It's good English, good Portuguese, right? Now, just to finish this very easy one, hopefully. Tom is slow. He works, blah, blah, blah. Who is going to do the first one? Come on, guys. Let's finish this class as fast as possible.
Tom is slow. He works slowly.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's it. Tom is
Slow.
slow.
Okay? He works slowly.
Yes. In the second case, it's an adverb modifying the verb the way that he works. Okay? Sue is careful girl. She climbed up the ladder.
Carefully.
And the first one.
She is a careful girl.
That's
Careful,
what I'm...
first one. Carefully, second.
Very good. Okay? So even if you listen a Canadian or an American saying, drive careful, it's wrong. Okay? The dog is...
Angry.
Angry. It barks...
Angrily.
Very good. Okay? This is not difficult.
Angrily.
And now, number 4. Why is everybody quiet?
Excellent.
He acted excellently.
He's
He-
an excellent.
Excellent.
Me too.
Actor.
He acted excellently.
Excellent.
He is an excellent actor, right?
Actor. Yeah.
Very good, very good. Very good. They learn English
Easily.
Easily.
easily. Because they have a good teacher. They think
Yeah.
English. They think English
That's
is
right.
Easy.
It's an easy
Easy.
language. Oh, an easy language. Okay? Max is a singer.
Good singer.
Good
Good
singer.
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 Good singer.
Good singer. And the second part.
He sings well.
Well.
Very
Well
good.
or beautiful. Beautifully.
Beautifully. But in order to use the same adverb, referring to
sings
the
well.
first part, he sings well.
Yeah.
It is cold
Awfully.
today. Yes, Oscar, good. Awfully cold today. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
The cold wind is
Awful.
Awful. Awful.
awful.
Awful.
Okay. Awful. Dogs, that's interesting. That's an interesting one. Dogs rely on their noses as they can smell
Extremely well.
Extremely.
extremely,
Well.
I
Well.
put extremely good.
no,
Smell
extremely,
good.
extremely well.
Well,
I can use an adverb to modify another adverb. No problem. They can extremely well. If that is true, why does dog food smell so
Terrible. No.
Terribly.
Terrible.
Terrible.
terrible? After the verb
Terrible.
to smell, we don't use adverbs. We use adjectives. Okay, like, you smell nice. Okay, or the food smells so good. The little boy looked
Sad.
Sad.
Sadly. Sad.
sad or sadly.
Sad.
sad. Sad.
First case is the way that he looked.
Sad.
So the little boy looked
Sad.
sad. I
Sad.
went over to comfort him, and then he looked at me
Sad.
Sadly.
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 sadly. That's the way that he looked at me. That's why I use sadly in the second part. And he looked sad, like he looked happy today, okay? These are the verbs that you have to be careful. Smell, look, taste, okay? I tasted the soup. Ta, ta, ta.
Carefully.
Carefully.
Carefully. Carefully.
Carefully. But it tasted
Wonderful.
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 wonderful, not wonderfully, okay? Very good. Any question about this or no?
No.
No.
So,
Excellent. Very good job. I hope you have learned something with this lesson, okay? Because
Always.
many important points and topics were covered here. All right?
Yes.
Okay, let me share another screen. We have time to start the other lesson.
We don't have 15 exercise.
We do?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
last one, the last one exercise.
Just a moment. Let me share the same screen again then. I'm sorry.
Idioms.
Thank you for telling me. I thought it was 10.
You're welcome. I
Okay.
printed it, so I showed you.
So you must be right. I am an old man. So let me find it here now. Okay. It's here. The one general review. Okay. No, it's not this. It's funny. Okay. There is one more exercise about the idioms. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one, the next one exercise.
Complete the sentence.
Thank you. Thank you. I hadn't seen that one. Okay. There is one with the idioms. Let's see the idioms, if you remember them. Okay, I'll complete the sentence below with one of the given idioms. I have here a dead end, a gut feeling, cool as a cucumber, a ripoff, a pain in the neck, not to say in the ass, to be in hot water, up in the air, take a hike, get cold feet like 2 peas in a pod. So if you don't remember any of them, I hope that by the sentence, you will be able to figure them out. So you're going to be with your boss if you don't turn in the project by the deadline. What do you think is the best idiom to be used here?
In hot
In
water.
hot water.
Excellent, guys. You're going to be in hot
water.
water or water. Okay, no problem.
Be
Is it true that you spent $1,200 on a single dinner? That is simply a
Rip off.
Tip off.
rip off.
Rip off.
Rip off. Okay. The twin brothers were like.
Two peas in a pod.
Very good.
2 peas in a pod, yeah. Yes.
Yes, the twins. Okay, they were like 2 peas in a pod. I have feeling that she's not coming. Teacher, I'm always helping you. I'm always helping you. Yeah, it was only necessary a gut. I already forgot. And I left the feeling there. My mind is terrible sometimes. Was your wife angry at you for getting back home so late? Not really. She was.
Who as a cucumber?
Cool as cucumber.
Yes.
Cool as a cucumber.
Was
Very calm. She had even prepared my shower. I was about to parachute when I simply got and decided not to do it.
Cold feet.
A good feeling.
No, cold feet.
Cold feet.
The famous amarelei. How can you stand Mary? She's such a...
In the neck.
Pain in the neck.
Pain in the neck.
Pain in the neck, pain in the back, pain in the ass. It's all the same, okay?
a pain in the neck.
I really don't understand why you don't quit your job. It's simply
A dead end.
a dead end job. That means you have no future.
It's
Okay?
simply a dead end.
Do you see any chances of reopening the company after the quarantine is over? Don't know. Everything is
Up in the air.
Up in the air.
Up in the air.
in the air. Well, if you guys remember at least these 10 idioms, I will be very happy. Believe me. You're bothering me. Just
Take a hike.
Take a hike.
okay. This would be also a good expression that in Portuguese we heard somebody screaming a few classes ago. Vai te catar! Remember?
Yes, I remember.
That's it. Take a hike.
Take a hike. Take a hike is the same expression.
Yes.
Okay.
Same of go to hell. Or there are, of course, some other vulgar expressions, but I don't want to talk about.
I was thinking hike is carona. Hike.
No, that's hitchhiking.
Hitch?
Hitch.
Hitch. I never know to ask a hitchhike.
Yeah, that's good because it's not permitted on the roads. Okay. So take a hike. Hike means go for a long walk. Okay.
Hitchhike.
All right. Any question about these guys or no?
No.
No.
Are we done now?
No.
Are we done? Can we go to
Yeah.
the part? Excellent. Excellent. So let's start. Hitchhiking.
Hitchhiking. Thank you.
There is if you go to Netflix and you type The Hitchhiker, there is a very good movie. The guy's a serial killer. And he keeps hitchhiking and he kills the people in the car.
I saw this movie many years ago.
Yeah, it's called The Hitchhiker.
No, it's terrible. No, I don't want it. In these days, it's terrible.
Okay. That's the name was The Hitchhiker. Okay.
Coronavirus is hitting hike.
Okay, let's go to the next lesson. It's a reading comprehension. Reading. Okay. All right. That's it. The Statue of Liberty. Okay. How do you like my picture? I took it.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Oh, incredible. Beautiful, beautiful picture.
Yes.
When I was printed, I was looking for this picture. And that's
in the internet.
It's a postal card.
No.
Really?
It's fine.
Now he has a mask, teacher.
Yeah, I know. They put a mask. And there was somebody here that told me that used to, or was in Brussels some time ago. I don't remember who told me that. There was somebody in this class that was in Brussels. And in Brussels, that is the capital of Belgium, they also put a mask over the famous statue of the little boy that is peeing. Understand? They also put a mask. So, Statue of Liberty begins her rise. What is this? It's an article. I'm going to explain what I'd like you to do about it. There is a passage here concerning the construction of the Statue of Liberty and the origin of the Statue of Liberty that was a gift to the United States, okay? And what do you have to do? You have here 8 sentences. United States to mark the is on a rectangular, passengers heading for the, New York as the site of the, framework of steel, the best location, but with the pedestrian struck by the magnificent. These sentences were, let's say, deleted from the article. Finally, on August 5th, 1884, workers began building the Statue of Liberty's pedestal or foundation on a small island in New York Harbor. The statue is made of covering of pure copper, put on a blah, 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 originally wrought iron. Wrought iron is an iron that is very malleable. Okay? Usually use it to make gates or to make statues, okay? Because it's malleable, okay? So what do you have to do? There are 8 sentences here, but if you look at the passage, there are only 7 numbers. That means that one of the expressions here should not be used. All right? So you need to read carefully, consider everything, and eliminate. Of course, you can just put the number. For example, in number 1,
In
I
fact,
should complete with number blah, blah, blah. In number 2, I should complete with number blah, blah, blah. But one of them is not used. So that's why I want to check your reading comprehension. All right?
Okay.
Tomorrow, I'll just read and give you the answers. All right?
Okay.
You guys
Okay.
tomorrow at the same time. Have a nice
Okay.
evening. Bye-bye now.
Thank you, teacher.
Also
See
See
you
you
tomorrow.
tomorrow, everyone.
oh, for
See you
everything.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. Good night to everyone.
You
Also,
too.
you.